Isabella Bennett, Caitlin McCrum, Haley Stupak, Charlie Wetzel, Emerson Kangley, Joanna Leary, Michelle Louth, Gracie Hunt, Sarah Pennington, Riley Russell, Kennedy Helmet, Kaylee Jennings, Olivia Williams, Jason Cross, Jacinda Pennington, Avery Smith. Cheerleaders are coached by Kristen Pennington and Kim McCrum.
High School YouTube live page is being... This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverage, and gas. Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all of Tucker County High School Matt Lyons a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving your general contracting needs. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial, insurance, and annuities. Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. This broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutschall, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Community Care Pharmacy in Davis. And by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown. And now back to more exciting action live on the Tucker County High School YouTube page, right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
And welcome in to tonight's broadcast of Tucker County football here on the Tucker County YouTube page here at the high school. I want to thank all those sponsors you just heard, plus St. George Medical Clinic for their generous donation again to get this live video up and going here for us again this season for football and basketball and volleyball. Dave Helmick, I'm your host for tonight's game as we have the first game of the season, Tucker County, Pocahontas County, getting ready to tee it off here in a few minutes. We're also going to have a special ceremony here to before the game, honoring the veterans, and National Guard has donated these uniforms for Tucker County to wear this evening. So some special uniforms for Tucker County tonight, and the Army National Guard, we thank them for that. While we wait on that, I'm going to go to the coach's interview real quick. Had a real quick interview with Coach Rapp. We'll go to that right now. Dave Helmick, Tucker County Sports, here with head coach A.J. Rapp for tonight's game. Coach, just want to get with you here real quick. Talk about your matchup tonight. I mean, I know you went through some scrimmages, but what's the scout on Pocahontas, and how you feeling coming into tonight?
It's going to be a battle. You know that every year going against Pocahontas, but, you know, they're pretty senior heavy. They got 15 seniors on their roster, and you can't play them all, but we just got to see what our guys can do. You know, we don't worry about age. You know, hopefully we get some stuff going here tonight. We fix some stuff in the two scrimmages, and hopefully the boys do that.
the week of practice, this week of practice leading up to the game, how's been the morale of the team and everything you've been trying to get accomplished?
This week was probably one of our better weeks, actually. They were excited. I mean, it's time to play. They're tired. August is a long time to practice for all these weeks and just get to, scrimmages are nice, but they're not games, so now they get to do it. And, we got a little special thing going on here tonight with our military appreciation night. And the National Guard got us some camouflage jerseys to wear, so the boys are all excited, fired up about that.
So amped up tonight. Talk about how important this game is. I know you don't like to try to put a lot of pressure on your kids for the first game of the season, but you mentioned in the pre-season interview I did with you, the game against Pocahontas has always been a telltale of your season.
Yeah.
Most of the time. So talk about how important tonight is.
Yeah, we tell the kids. I mean, it's not an end-all, be-all, but, typically the years that we've had success and made the playoffs and stuff, it's been, we've always started out well against Pocahontas. I think most years other than one, maybe we lost to them and still made the playoffs, So, it's a telltale thing. It's a double-edged sword. You want to get a good team first. You want to get them later in the season. You never know, but you just got to play them as they come, and that's what we're going to try to do.
Tonight, a name that maybe some people don't know that they may know after the game.
I think most people's going to be surprised with, I hate to say one, but our two backs,
Your hand over your heart, remove your hats, and remain solid for the presentation of colors and the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's color guard are being presented by our Tucker County High School Future Leaders Program. Tonight's color sergeant carrying Old Glory is Elisa Bennett.
Our two little backs, not very big guys, but they run hard and they're tough little boogers. So, Jerry Reel and Blake Adams, they're going to split a lot of time there, and it's good to have two guys we can rest them up there and do it, So we're going to work with them too, and hopefully them two shine tonight.
And then lastly, key to tonight's game, or a couple keys, defensively, offensively.
Offensively, just keeping everybody in the same system. It's hard. You work a lot of practice time with a lot of older guys. The young guys get a few reps here and there. You try to get them as much as you can. But as long as our older guys stay in the game, we're going to be okay on offensively. Defensively, we got to take care of their run game. I mean, they're big up front. They're physical. They like to run the ball. That's our goal, is to take them out of that. And if we can't do that, we're going to be in for a long night.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck to you.
Thanks, Dave.
That was Tucker County head coach A.J. Rapp. We'll be back with more of the pregame after this. All right, we're back here at Tucker County High School football field, class of 1984 Alumni Stadium, here in Parsons, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, getting ready for the coin toss and all that happening here down on the field. While we do that, I want to take another chance to thank St. George Medical Clinic for their generous donation for the camera, and then also the host of sponsors sponsoring the audio tonight through TuckerCountySports.com. If you're interested in getting on the website, getting on the commercial mentions, get a hold of me and let me know. Just $150 for the year. That gets you a website ad and onto the broadcast commercials. Also want to thank a couple other sponsors that aren't on the commercials. Grand Slam Grill also will be on next broadcast, and Davis Health System. I want to thank those two sponsors. We'll mention them briefly tonight. Captain's meeting down on the field. While they do that, take a chance to go over a little bit of the starting lineup for you. And at quarterback, Ethan Rosenall. In the backfield will be Blake Adams and Jared Reel. And at the receiver position, you're going to see a lot of Maddox Anderson, Will McAllister, Trenton Wilfong, Racer Channel, and Jacob Barrett. The down lineman center will be Don Molnix. Also in the starting lineup will be Gavin Molnix, Owen Knotts, Marky Phillips, and I'm probably missing one here. I'll get that here when they get on offense, but that's my fault. Coin toss happened while I was being distracted. We'll get that here in a minute. As we're about ready to get this season underway, Tucker County last made the playoffs in 2018, and this team, they're looking to try to get there again. This is a team that is still young. Got some seniors on the team this year. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors on this team this year. A lot of youth in this team. I had a ton of freshmen come out. Tucker County looks to be kicking it away to Pocahontas.
Back to receive the kickoff for the Warriors.
So, kids out this year, a pretty high number for Tucker County, and a ton of freshmen, and a bunch of juniors. So it's a junior-heavy team, and some kids out this year that hadn't played for a year or two, and that's going to help things, I think, having depth and all that. Coach Rapp alluded to that a little bit to me when we talked to him in the preseason. So Tucker County teeing it up here. Kicking it away will be Trenton Wilfong. And we're about ready to get this season underway. All right, getting things squared away here. Kick away. It's going to bounce and be fielded by Pocahontas County. Now he drops it, fumbles it. Does number 2 for Pocahontas County. He's hit and dropped, and that'll be Ryan Halderman. He'll return it to about the 23-yard line, and that's where Pocahontas County will start, 1st and 10. So quarterback for Pocahontas County is Braden Hayhurst. Hayhurst, this team likes to run the ball normally, so we'll see probably a lot of the run game here tonight. Hayhurst in the shotgun. He has Hamrick beside him in the backfield. He'll hand it to Hamrick. Nope, he'll fake it, and he'll throw it on the ground. It's incomplete. Actually, they call it complete. The ball's fumbled, and Tucker County has it. And looks like number 14, Trenton Wilfong, has it. And that ball hit the ground, and I guess they called it a lateral. That's a little interesting play there, but they're going to call this a turnover. Thought it was an incomplete pass, but nonetheless, a turnover. And a fumble recovered by Trenton Wilfong. 1st and 10, Tucker County. And the ball is at the 23 of Pocahontas. Here's Rosenall in the shotgun. Snap back. He'll hand it off. He gives it up front to, let's see who that is. These numbers hard to read. That's Blake Adams on the carry.
Adams on the carry for
Minimal gain there. It's going to give him a yard to the 22. So 1 yard gain there for Adams. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Rosenau in the shotgun. 3 to the right, 1 to the left on the receivers. He'll try a pass across the middle. It's caught. Hauled in there by Trenton Wilfong, and he will score the touchdown. Nice post route across the middle, and Trenton Wilfong hauls it in for a touchdown from 22 yards out to make it 6-0 early on Tucker County. And just like that, folks, turnover and a touchdown. That's how you do it. Call that 22-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion coming here for Tucker. Trips to the right. 1 receiver to the left. That's Maddox Anderson. Now, snap comes back. Rosenau passes, and it's incomplete, and a 2-point conversion will fail. The pass was intended, I think, out there for Adams. So 2-point fails. Tucker County leads it with 11:06, 6-0. We'll be back after this quick break.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenau, your Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, and by Mr. Pizza of Parsons. And now back to more exciting live action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, back here at Parsons at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, as Tucker County scores first on they get a touchdown pass to Trenton Wilfong, does Ethan Rosenau. 2-point conversion failed. Tucker County leads it 6-0 early on. And just like that, Tucker's up. And that defense playing well on that first possession for Pocahontas. Kick away by Wilfong. This time it's pulled in by number 32 for Pocahontas County. He strings it out to the left side, still on his feet up across the 25. He'll be tackled at the 26. And that was number 22, and I don't have that number.
Carroll on the return for the Warriors.
32, I'm sorry. Carroll.
First and 10 for the Warriors on their own 25-yard line.
Bryson Carroll. I looked at that number wrong, too. I'm getting back in the swing of things, too, folks. Sorry about that. Ball spotted at the 25 for Pocahontas. Back to pass is Pocahontas. Screen pass set up. Caught out there by number 11, and he's still on his feet. Nice gain out across the 40-yard line, and that is number 11, Hamrick, with that screen pass reception. So nice gain there as Pocahontas takes it from the 25 up to the 45, a 20-yard gain. Easy math there for Pocahontas. And now they're going to wave it off on a flag. Maybe a false start. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Hamrick on that 20-yard screen pass reception. But we're going to back him up here. 5 yards to the 40. It'll be second down. Or actually first down and 15. So here's Pocahontas in the shotgun. Again is Halderman. He's got Hamrick beside him to his right. And he'll hand it to him. In the Hamrick, he's got positive yards. He'll get 4 of it back up to the 44-yard line. So Hamrick with a 4-yard gain there.
the initial stop for the Mountain Lions, brings up a 2nd and 11 for the Warriors.
So 2nd down and 11 for Pocahontas County. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 in the backfield with Halderman. Halderman's looking to pass. Back, he's rushed, throws it away, and it's incomplete. Good job by Halderman, but they're putting the pressure on was number 55, and that was Gavin Monix. Gavin had a great year. Dom and Gavin both, they're brothers. Dom's a senior, Gavin's a junior. Both had great years last year, despite Tucker County's record. And Gavin, a good pass rush there by him to get back to the quarterback and force that incomplete. Now Halderman will run it. He pulls it and he runs it, and he's going to be close to the 1st down. They're going to mark him short, but he's across midfield. It's going to be making a manageable 4th down for Pocahontas, and they're definitely going to go for it here. It's going to be 4th down and about 1. So a nice gain there by Hamrick as the ball was at the 40. Ball was at the 43-yard line. Actually the 44. So he got eight yards. Need 11. 4th and 2. He'll hand it off. Hamrick has it. He'll get the 1st down barely. As he needed 2, he got 3. Looks like close to it.
Hamrick on the carry for the Warriors.
So
Phillips on the initial stop for the Mountain Lions. That brings up the
ball was marked at the 45, and they'll move it up.
42-yard line.
Handoff again. Now he fakes it, takes it up the middle, does Halderman, and he'll have positive yardage up too close to the 40-yard line. So Halderman gets about
Down next on the initial stop for the Mountain Lions.
3 yards.
2nd down and 7 for the Warriors.
3 yards, 2nd and 7. That's 8:23 on the ticking clock. Now the officials are going to call a timeout. Got something out on the field, or a helmet issue or something with Pocahontas. And they got a sub coming in. I don't know what's wrong, but so they get a sub. Now they'll roll the clock again. 8:20 and ticking on the 1st quarter clock. Tucker leading 6-0. 2nd and 7 for Pocahontas. Fumble on the ground, and looks like Pocahontas may have got it back. He did, and a fortunate bounce for them as they've already turned the ball over once. So mark the ball back to the 39-yard line. Actually make that the 41. So I'm backwards here. So a loss there on that play of 2 yards by the quarterback. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. Here's where Tucker County has got to stop Pocahontas' run game. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Back moved early. They didn't call it. Shuffle pass is incomplete, and that's an incomplete pass. It's a forward pass. So it's going to stop the clock, and it's going to force Pocahontas into a 4th down and 9. So a little shuffle pass. It didn't even look like the running back seen it coming. And it's incomplete. So 4th down and 9. 4th down and 9 here for Pocahontas. And they're going to punt it, looks like.
Anderson and Adams back to receive the punt for the Mountain Lions.
As they do kick it. It was close to being a fake, but they kick it away, and it goes into the end zone for the touchback. So good defense there by Tucker County. They force a punt on Pocahontas' second drive. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Tucker on their own 20 when we resume play here.
On their own 20-yard line.
And if you missed it, folks, you missed the second play of the game. Tucker County recovered a fumble from Pocahontas County. Trenton Wilfong recovered a fumble and set Tucker County up 1st and 10 inside the 25, and then Ethan Rosenall connected with Trenton Wilfong on a 22-yard touchdown pass to make the score 6-0.
I'd like to wish a happy birthday to Eli Nestor.
All right, Tucker County coming out of the huddle here. Out of the sideline with the football and looking to add to this 6-0 score. 7:13 left in the first quarter. Here's Ethan Rosenall with it now at the 20. He's in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield. He'll hand it off. He gives it to Real. Stopped and dropped. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. They're going to give him a yard. Jared Real gets a yard on that.
On the stop for the Warriors brings up a 2nd down and 9 for the Mount Lions.
2nd down and 9. As Tucker County has the ball at their own 21-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. 1 in the backfield. And it's Real. Motion coming across as they'll throw it now, and it's dropped. Incomplete pass intended for Will McAllister.
Jordan out his pass fell incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 9 for the Mount Lions.
So Rosenall, it's his first incomplete pass. 3rd and 9. 3 receivers, tightly bunched to the right, 1 to the left. Rosenall in the shotgun. He's looking. Now he's up and over, and he's got Maddox Anderson out there. He's got him at the 50, at the 40, at the 30. He's gone. 10, 5, touchdown, and it's the post flag. Got him. They bit on the post, and Anderson run the flag and mark it up. That is a 79-yard touchdown pass. Ethan Rosenall to Maddox Anderson. And, folks, when Maddox Anderson gets in the open field, forget it. He's got some speed, and it showed right there. Perfectly placed pass by Rosenall, and that'll pad your stats there. 79 yards on the touchdown pass. How about that for your first catch of the season? Maddox Anderson. Here's a 2-point conversion. The run out on the flat is hit and dropped, and it was Blake Adams, and he's tackled to keep them from going up 14-0. It's now 12-0. 6:17 left in this game, in this first quarter, and Tucker County strikes again. 6:17. And a big pass play. We'll be back after these brief messages here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, Community Care Pharmacy in Davis, and by the Paint Store. And now back to more exciting Tucker County action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Tucker County leading
the kickoff for the Warriors.
Pocahontas County,
Wilfong to kick for the Mountain Lions.
12-0. We'll get to the scoreboard here later as Tucker County up 12-0 here in the first quarter. Wilfong will kick it away. Kick is short. Perfect place kick. It bounces. Halderman will take it. Halderman up over the 25. Close to the 30, but he won't get there. And actually, they're going to give him forward progress to the 30. And that's where Pocahontas County will start it.
Baird on the initial stop for the Mountain Lions.
And Tucker County, Coach Rapp said it in the pregame interview, they had to stop the run game and force Pocahontas to throw. They've done that so far. They gave up a couple nice runs for Pocahontas, but damage has been minimal. They got to keep that up. And sometimes that's harder said than done against this Pocahontas County team. Ball's at the 30. Pocahontas takes over from there. He'll hand it off. Now it's a reverse. Nice job there by, guess who? Gavin Nestor blew that play up. He played that perfectly, kept his outside on the blocker, and he throws him for a 9-yard loss. Good job, Gavin Nestor. Gavin Nestor. Gavin Molnix. I say Gavin Nestor, I'm sorry. Gavin Molnix.
Brings up a second down and 19 for the Warriors.
So a 9-yard loss here. Put the ball back to the 21. Gavin Molnix with the tackle. And he's having a great game so far is Gavin. That was a Halderman carry for -9. Now Pocahontas County is going to call a timeout. And while they do that, we'll take a peek and see if there's any update on the scoreboard here. The Metro News scoreboard. Bridgeport leads Buchanan 14-0. East already up on Gilmer County 14-0. And scroll down here. Don't see any more updates. Herbert Hoover leading Scott 6-0. Doddridge up on South Harrison 6-0. No other updates here on the scoreboard. So that was a look at the scoreboard. The Metro News football scoreboard, and you can catch Fred and Dave later on most of the Metro News stations, and we're on metronews.com for all the wrap-ups of tonight's game. Here's Pocahontas out of the huddle. Ball's marked back to the 21. Second and 19. Looking to pass is Halderman. Halderman hits his man out there, Hamrick, and Hamrick scoots up the field for a 4-yard gain. They'll mark him at the 25-yard line. So Hamrick with another pass catch for 4 yards. Put the ball up to the 25-yard line. Be third down and 15. So they got four yards of the 19 back. Big play here for Tucker. They need to stop. Third and 19, or actually third and 15 for Pocahontas. Passing situation. Snap back to Halderman. Halderman looking to pass. He's rushed. He's pressured. Now he gets away, and he's going to have room to run. He's going to be close to the first down. He runs out of bounds before the first down. And they thought he got hit out of bounds, but I thought the Tucker player held up. They needed to get to the 40, and he stepped out at the 38. Now we got a flag. Uh-oh. That's not going to be good for Pocahontas County because a flag was thrown in their direction. Unsportsmanlike. It was 1 yard from the first down, and now it's going to be further back. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Pocahontas County. going to mark him back 15 yards. The ball was at the 39.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Warriors.
He got 14 yards on the carry. Did Halderman.
Brings up a 4th down and 16 for the Warriors.
Hayhurst, I'm sorry. And then they mark it back 15, so it's going to be 4th down and a mile, 16 yards for Pocahontas. A crucial mistake there. They probably could have went for it there on 4th and 1. Now they got to punt it away. Back to punt, short punt. Number 8, Burns, kicks it. Takes a Pocahontas County roll, and will roll right across midfield to about the 47-yard line of Tucker. And Tucker will take over from there. So last 2 possessions for Pocahontas has been punts. So Tucker County takes over here with great field position as they got the ball at their own 47-yard line. 1st and 10. That yardage up here in a minute. Here's Tucker County with the ball. Trips to the right. Rosenall, he'll hand it off. No, he pulls it out, and he's behind on the pass to Wilfong. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Incomplete pass.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10 for the Mount Lions.
So, incomplete pass for Wilfong. Intended for Wilfong, I should say. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. He'll hand it off. And this time it's Blake Adams, and Blake Adams gets positive yardage across midfield, and they're going to mark him right at the 49-yard line.
Adams on the carry for the Mount Lions.
4-yard gain
Drill on the
for Adams.
For the Warriors brings up a 3rd down and 6 for the Mount Lions.
So 3rd down and 6 for Tucker County. Right at midfield. 3:40 left in the 1st. Rosenall back to pass. Across the middle, and it's picked off. Intercepted by number 88, and that is Hendrick. Hendrick picks off the pass. The pass was short and behind the receiver, and that's the first turnover for Tucker County tonight.
Pass was intercepted by Hendrick.
So Pocahontas County with a spark here on defense. They force a turnover, and Tucker County gives it back to them, and it's at the Pocahontas County 36-yard line. Hayhurst, quarterback. I keep saying Halderman, I'm sorry. Hayhurst gives it to Hamrick, and he has little to gain, and he'll actually lose yardage, I believe. Yep, 31. Now they mark it back to the 30. So it'll be 2nd down and 11.
Carry for the Warriors.
And -1 on the carry for Hamrick.
Gavin Molnix on the initial stop for the Mount Lions.
And there's Gavin Molnix again in there on the tackle. He's having a whale of a game. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Pocahontas. 2 in the backfield. Here's Hayhurst. Hayhurst hands it off to Hamrick. Hamrick, positive yardage up over the 40. He'll lean forward to about the 41-yard line. And that'll give him 5 on that carry.
Amber's going to carry for the Warriors. Adams on the initial stop for the Mount Lions brings up a 3rd down and 5 for the Warriors.
Actually give him 6. because he lost one to play before. So 6-yard gain. 3rd down and 5 for Pocahontas. Ball's at the 41. Pass. Hayhurst back to pass. Being rushed. And now he jukes and gets rid of one defender. Now he throws it all the way back across the field. And I don't think it got to the line of scrimmage. That's grounding. It didn't get to the line of scrimmage, and he was still in the pocket. That's intentional grounding, but guess not. 4th down. Fourth down, punt time for Pocahontas again. Maybe. Will they gamble here? 4th down and 5. You got to be careful here. Number 8, Burns back to punt. And he'll punt it away. Not better punt this time by Burns. And the ball takes a Pocahontas County roll, and it'll roll all the way down inside the 15, and they'll mark it at the 13-yard line. So a great punt there by Clayton Burns to make it 1st and 10 for Tucker. They dodge a bullet on the turnover and force a punt. And Pocahontas folks have turned the ball over on their first possession. Punt, punt, punt. Their next 3 possessions. So this Tucker County defense has done their job. Now the offense got to keep the ball in their possession and not force it. 1st and 10, Tucker. Ball at their own 13. Here's where it's dangerous. 1:44 left in the first. Here's dangerous when you're throwing passes across the middle. Here's where you got to be smart. Rosenau in the shotgun. Looks to pass. He's in his own end zone. Screen pass to Adams. Adams runs it up the middle, and he'll have some positive yardage. Up to about the 15 is all. So they're going to give him 2 yards on the screen pass. Dangerous pass there as Rosenau has his feet at the goal line as he released that. 2-yard pass play, and that was to Adams. So 2nd and 8, ball's at the Tucker 15. Rosenau in the shotgun. 2 receivers, actually 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And now we got a false start or a timeout. A timeout, Tucker. We'll take it with them. Tucker County leads it here. 54 seconds left in the first. 12-0 over Pocahontas. We'll be back after these messages here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenau, your Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, and by Mr. Pizza of Parsons. And now back to more exciting live action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here in Parsons, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. As we had some rain before in pregame, that moved through. Got the field a little wet, not too wet, and the skies have kind of cleared out, and it's been a good night for football so far. Tucker County comes out of the timeout looking at a 2nd down and 8 in their own territory here. Ball's at their own 15. Shotgun, trips to the right, 1 to the left, receiver-wise. Rosenau looking for a screen again. He gets it out here, and he can do whatever he wants. Blake's complaining, but if he's behind the line of scrimmage, the lineman can actually tackle him, and it's not interference. So, incomplete pass there. So, 49 seconds left, 3rd and 8. Tucker County now has got to be careful here. Something safe here. Try to get a first down, but if not, give your punter room here. Pass outside for Wilfong is incomplete. And he had channel deep, but missed him. Now what we got? Somebody hurt? Somebody down. Not sure who, but looks like a lineman, I think, went off. Nonetheless, it's 4th and 8, and we're going to have a punting situation for Tucker County. Their first punt of the night. And back to punt. And it's blocked. Punt is blocked, and it's recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. Holy cow, what a turn of events. As no blocking there for Tucker County. They come almost unscathed as they block the punt, and they get the touchdown, does Pocahontas County. So a punt blocked for a touchdown. Don't happen very often, but it does right there as Pocahontas County right back in this thing with 37 seconds left in the first, as the ball was recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. Extra point coming. It is blocked. So 2-point conversion is no good.
Extra point, no good.
To make this score 12-6 Tucker with 37 seconds. We'll pause quickly for a break.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, Community Care Pharmacy in Davis, and by The Paint Store. And now back to more exciting Tucker County action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
And we're back here. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field. Class of 1984 stadium.
Adams and Barrett back to receive the kickoff for the Mountain.
As score update from Bridgeport, as Bridgeport leads 21-0 over Buchanan. Kick low and out of bounds. I think it went out of bounds before Tucker touched it, but they're not going to throw a flag here, and they're going to let it go. So the ball's at the 28-yard line. And that's where Tucker County will take over.
On their own 28-yard line.
Tucker County, a little better field position this time. They'll take it from the 28, 1st and 10. .37 seconds left in the first quarter. Rosenall with barking out the cadence, and they'll run the ball here. Up the middle it comes to Blake Adams, and he'll have a decent gain up to about the 31 or 32-yard line. See where they put it down. 32, it'll be a 4-yard gain for Adams. And that's probably going to do it for the quarter. We'll see if Tucker runs another play.
Adams on the carry for the Mountain Lions, brings up a 2nd down and 6 for the.
He got the play off, and Pocahontas County reads it and throws him for a loss. And I don't know why he even run the play, as the clock was running down, and Pocahontas would have been offsides if you wouldn't have snapped it.
Mount Lions 12.
And Pocahontas County
Warriors 6.
does a good job there, reads it, and puts it back to the original line of scrimmage. That's the end of the first, as Tucker County leads at 12-6. We'll be back with second quarter action here on Tucker County YouTube live page.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverage, and gas. Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all of Tucker County High School Mountain Lions a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving your general contracting needs. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial, insurance, and annuities. Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. This broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutschall, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Community Care Pharmacy in Davis. And by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown.
All right, we're back here. Second quarter action. Trips to the right for Tucker. Rosenau on the shotgun. He's looking to the trip side. He's got a man out there, and he missed him. Incomplete, as the McAllister just stopped his route. And it's going to be punt time for Tucker County. So it's incomplete. Not sure what was going on there, but Rosenau and McAllister not on the same page. So after Rosenau hit some good passes, he's went the last three incomplete, and one of them being an interception. Back to punt is Wilfong, and he kicks it straight in the air, and the fair catch is called for and made at the Pocahontas 45-yard line. Actually, they're going to mark him at the 40.
Daniel Weimer on the fair catch for the Warriors.
Wow, marking up even further.
The first and 10 for the Warriors on
the
47-yard line.
Yep, they mark it clear up to the 47. Wow. So Tucker County's last two drives have went nowhere, and now Pocahontas County has it with a chance to tie this game or take the lead at their own 47-yard line. Two receivers each side for Hayhurst. Hayhurst looking to pass. Got a man out there wide open, and it's intercepted. Nice job there by Maddox Anderson as he runs it down and intercepts it, returns it all the way back to the 40, let's see, that's the 48, 47-yard line. So right back where Pocahontas had it, Tucker County's going to get it on an interception. And that was Maddox Anderson with that interception. So first and 10 for Tucker at Pocahontas' 47-yard line. Rosenau with it. Trips to the left. Got one receiver to the right. He'll give it to Adams. Adams still on his feet across the 40. Running high, but doing a good job of weaving through traffic. Takes it all the way up to the 35-yard line. They'll mark him at the 34. Nice job there by Maddox Anderson.
Ritter on the
Blake Adams.
Brings up the mountain line, first down.
Blake Adams with that great run there. And 19 yards. First and 10 for Tucker. Ball's at the 34 of Pocahontas. Rosenall, he'll give it again. Up the middle goes Adams, and Adams has positive yardage up to about the 31. So give him 3 more there.
Adams on the carry for the Mountain Lions. Irvin on the initial stop for the Warriors. Brings up a second down and 7 for the Mountain Lions.
Second down and 7 on a 3-yard gain by Adams. Mark the ball up to the 31 of Pocahontas. Rosenall, he'll give it again, this time to Jared Reel, and Reel gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So back to the 31. It'll be third down and 7.
For the Warriors, brings up a third down and 7 for the Mountain Lions.
So 10 minutes and ticking on a second quarter clock. Tucker leads 12-6, but they're in Pocahontas territory here, threatening again. But now they're faced with a third down and 7. As play comes in from Coach Rapp. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. No safety back there for Pocahontas. Rosenall, he'll swing it out to McAllister. McAllister on his feet to the 30, 35, or the 10, 20, 25. And inside the 20 to the 15, he's going to move the chains as they mark him short of the 15, looks like about the 16-yard line. And that screen pass out there was almost blew up. Nice job blocking out there by the Tucker receiver to keep that from happening. So all the way down to the 16 goes the ball. 15-yard gain there by McAllister. Now a run, and let's see who carried that. I have my head down, but it's going to be a nice gain down to the 2.
Rosenauer pass to Anderson is complete.
Yeah.
That brings up a Mountain Lion first down.
So another pass, this time to Anderson. That's a 14-yard gain.
First and goal for the Mountain Lions on the 2-yard, on the Warriors 2-yard line.
Rosenall working fast. He'll hand it off, and short of the goal line. I think that was Reel. Not sure. See who gets up. Yep, Jared Reel on that carry, and he'll gain nothing there. And these uniforms, folks, hard to see.
Reel on the carry for the Mountain Lions brings up a second and goal for the Mountain Lions.
Now a pass out in the flat, and it's incomplete. So it's going to be third down and 2 for Tucker, as run out of real estate down there, having problems getting it in from the 2. Incomplete pass.
Rosenauer pass fell incomplete, brings up a third and goal for the Mountain Lions.
That was the 12th pass by Rosenall of the night. Third down and 2. Tucker has the ball at the Pocahontas 2. Actually, third down and goal, I should say, from the 2. Here's Reel, who's running hard. Looks like he's in. Are they going to give it to him? Yes, they do. As actually,
Reel on the carry for the Mountain Lion for Mountain Lion touchdown.
say it looked like Reel. I wasn't sure, but Jared Reel for the 2-yard touchdown run to make it 18-6. And extra point pending here. 2-point conversion coming. Rosenall hooks over the top, and it's caught off the hands of a Pocahontas defender and caught by number 44, Levi Bennett, I believe. Looked like.
2-point conversion is good with 8:20 remaining in the second quarter.
So 8:20, Tucker County gets back on the board with a 2-yard touchdown run from Jared Reel. We'll be back after these messages here on TuckerCountySports.com.
TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, Community Care Pharmacy in Davis, and by The Paint Store. And now back to more exciting Tucker County action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
Back here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. 8:20 left in the second. Tucker County strikes again. 2-yard touchdown run by Jared Reel. 2-point conversion was good on a pass from Rosenall to Levi Bennett. After it hit a Pocahontas County defender's hands, Bennett snags it out of the air for the 2-point conversion to make it 20-6. Tucker, kick coming here.
Alderman and Carroll back to receive the kickoff for the Warriors. Wilf on the kick for the Mountain Lions.
Wilfong kicks it away. Nice kick.
Carroll on the return.
Right to Carroll. Carroll is on his feet, and he's hit hard at the 30 and dropped there. And cannot see who hit him there, but looked like Levi Bennett there again
Bennett
on the
stop
play.
For the Mountain Lions.
So 8:14 left. Tucker County ahead 20-6, and Pocahontas County with the ball again. And they'll have it right at their own 30-yard line. And we got official timeout here. Not sure what's going on. Now they're going to wind it. They're going to go with it. Ball's at the 30. Pocahontas is 30. 1st and 10. Hayhurst in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. He'll give it to Hamrick. Hamrick on his feet up over the 40 to the 45, and he'll be tackled at about the 46-yard line. Good run there by Mr. Evan Hamrick. Hasn't had a positive running experience too much, but that was a good one there as he gains, let's see, 16 yards on that carry. 16-yard gain. Mark put the ball up to the 46-yard line of Pocahontas. Now, outside run, and he reverses field, and he's got some room. That's a block in the back, and they got it. I was going to say, if they don't call that, they're not calling one, and they get him. And the block in the back is going to make that run negated and plus some, because the flag lays at the 40, and they mark that back, way back there. And he probably would have been better off just to run out of bounds over on the right side. But that run there by Bryson Carroll, he worked hard, but nothing doing there. That's a legal crackback, too, it looks like they called. So that'll be a 15-yarder, and put the ball back to the 26-yard line. So mark it back to the 26. It's going to be first down and a lot. The ball's got to get to the 46, so about 30. There's Hamrick. Hamrick trying to get it all back here, and he gets hit and dropped. And that was close to a late hit there, but they don't call it. Hamrick goes all the way down to the 36, so he gets 10 yards there. He's only got to get 20 more. So 10-yard gain there by Hamrick. 6:46 and ticking on the second quarter clock. As Pocahontas now in the shotgun. Hayhurst, split backfield. One receiver to the right, one to the left. He'll pass. Looking for a screen, not there. And ball is incomplete. He threw it to a lineman. Looks like a lineman, maybe not. That should close to being grounding there. I'm not sure if he was outside the tackle box. But nonetheless, it's going to be 3rd down and 20 on the incomplete pass. All right, Pocahontas taking their time, and the play clock expired, but they call a timeout right before that. So they use their second timeout of the half with 6:22 left in the second quarter. We will take a look at the scoreboard here. The Metro News High School scoreboard. I've been getting updates on the Bridgeport game. 42-0 is that score over Buchanan. East Hardy leading Gilmer County now 29-0. That game being played in Baker. Greenbrier West leads Buffalo 7-0. Sissonville leads Chapmanville 7-0. There's some games played last night. Moorfield losing to Frankfort early on 17-0. Martinsburg up on Salem, Virginia, 10-0. Jefferson leads Melbrook, Virginia, 14-0. Graham, Virginia, leading Bluefield, 7-0. Ravenswood leads Magnolia, 7-0. Let's go down here and see if we can see any other scores. No update. Williamstown leads Waterford, Ohio, 33-7. And we're back here. We're out of the timeout. Pocahontas County has it. 3rd down and 20. Hayhurst back to pass. He's going to run with it. And on his feet, and he's tripped up. Nice tackle out there by, like, Jared Reel maybe. 20. Blake Adams, I'm sorry. Now what we got? We got a flag back here in Tucker County's backfield. And are they going to call illegal substitution on Pocahontas? No, they call a hold on Pocahontas. They decline it, does Tucker County, and it's going to be 4th down. So that run, ball was at the 26. He brought it up to the 38, so he got an 8-yard gain there, did Hayhurst. But they'll have to punt it away. Now another penalty. Now what we got? Dead ball, false start, Pocahontas. They'll back him up. 4th down. So it was 4th down and 23. And it's going to be 4th down and a lot more than that. Punt coming here from Pocahontas. Punt away, short punt, angle to the sideline, and it's going to roll out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. That's where Tucker County will take over. So, timeout down on the field. Official timeout, I guess. While they do that, Tucker County is going to take over here for their possession at their own 42-yard line. 1st and 10. While they sort that out and take this timeout, we're going to stay here. I want to thank St. George Medical Clinic for the video. Also want to say Davis Health System, thank them for coming on board as a sponsor for Tucker County Sports. And also Grand Slam Grill, if I can say it. Grand Slam Grill, go down there and get you a sandwich down next to the ball field. We'll have both of them commercial updates next game, and that'll be in 2 weeks. Tucker County will host East Hardy here. They're on the road next week at Taggart's Valley, and we'll be back here in 2 weeks to have the game for you here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. As I look down here one more time at the scoreboard, and I was looking for an update. Kaiser RCB tied at 14. Trips to the left for Tucker, one to the right receiver-wise. Here's a handoff up the middle. Running hard is Adams. I believe that was Adams. Nope, that was Jared Reel. So Jared Reel with a nice positive gain there. Take him up to the 45-yard line. So a 3-yard gain there on 1st down for Jared Reel. 2nd down is 7. Trips to the left. One receiver to the right. Rosenall. He'll hand it off. No, he fakes it across the middle again, and he missed it. Looking for Will Fong on that post pattern, and he missed him. He was ahead of him. He's been ahead of him. He's been behind him. That first one, he hit him in stride, and it was a touchdown. So just some kinks to be worked out here. But nonetheless, incomplete pass. Rosenall with 2 receivers each side, and now that's going to be a false start on Tucker. Everybody moved. The center didn't snap it. And it'll be 5-yard penalty.
Brings up a 3rd down and 12 for the Mount Lions.
So 5 yards back for Tucker and bring it back to the 40. It's going to be set 3rd down and 12 now. Snap back. Rosenall looking. Got a man out there, and he's got him. Open is Anderson. Anderson trying to outrun defenders. They take each other out, and he scores. Touchdown, Maddox Anderson, as he makes a cut across the middle. And Pocahontas defenders take each other out, block each other, and Anderson scores. What a play by Maddox Anderson and Ethan Rosenau. He catches him in stride. And, ladies and gentlemen, that's another big play, as that one goes for 60 yards. That's pretty easy to figure out. They were at the 40, 60-yard touchdown for Ethan Rosenau to Maddox Anderson. So one for 79-yard touchdown for Anderson, now one for 60. 26-0, extra 2 points coming here from Rosenau. He'll have it, and he'll hand it off. Off to the right it goes, and into for the 2-point conversion is that Jared Reel? That was Blake Adams for the 2-point conversion to make it 28-6. Tucker will be back after this brief message here on Tucker County Live YouTube page.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, and by Mr. Pizza of Parsons. And now back to more exciting live action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, as Tucker County strikes again with 4:36 left in the second. Tucker County gets a 60-yard touchdown pass from Rosenall to Anderson. Two-point conversion's good. And it makes the score now Tucker County 28, Pocahontas 6. So here back to action here. Kick away by Wilfong as he's been busy. Fielded down there by Carroll. Carroll looking for room, and he's not going to find it. He's been hit and dropped right about the 25-yard line. And that's where Pocahontas County will take over. And it's been a busy night for Tucker County in the receiving department.
Trying to go first and 10 for the Warriors on their own 25-yard line.
And 4:30 left. Pocahontas County will take over at their own 25. Back to pass is Hayhurst. Hayhurst looking, and he'll throw it incomplete. So incomplete pass for Pocahontas. Second down and 10 for the Warriors. As Warriors look wore out. They look like they played 3.5 quarters. So back to on the snap, quarterback keeper is blew up, and back to the line of scrimmage is it. Hayhurst will have no gain. Third down and 10. As I want to shout out to Fred Meyer in Texas listening or watching and listening in. As he sent me a text. Good job there, Fred. Our fan from San Antonio. Third and 10, Pocahontas County. Now run it. And still on his feet is the runner. I think that's Hamrick. But he's hit and dropped. He'll get to the 31. So he gets 6 yards. Does Hamrick. Bring up 4th down and 4. You got to think Pocahontas County is going to punt it here. As they're just hoping to get to halftime, it looks to me like, because they're just gassed. But I tell you what, Tucker County's got some time here. 3 minutes still left, 2 timeouts to put another one on the board. And now we're going to penalty here, as I don't know what happened here. He's counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, he's got too many. I counted real quick. 12 guys on the field. Referee counted. He counted again after he threw the flag. That would have been embarrassing if he wouldn't have got it right. But nonetheless, 5 more yards for them. Tucker County looking to put an exclamation point on this first half if they can get another one in here before halftime. Punt away, barely. High. Sky kick. And it'll take a Pocahontas County roll, and it'll roll all the way down to the 36-yard line. And that's where Tucker County will take over. 1st and 10 with under 3 minutes left in this first half. But things looking good here.
Warriors 6.
Ball placed at the 36-yard line of Tucker. 1st and 10 from there. As Tucker County, see what they'll do here. 2:54 left. When we get to halftime, we're going to take a look at the Metro News scoreboard. We'll take a look at some other sports, Tucker County sports schedules. We'll go over some of that, and we will have a recap of this first half. Rosenall with 2 receivers each side. He'll hand it off. Up the middle, running hard is, looks like Blake. Actually, that's Jared Reel. And it's pretty hard to see the numbers, plus those guys are about the same height, so it's not really hard to judge which one's which, but Jared Reel with a nice carry there. Gets 9 on that first down play. 9-yard gain for Reel, his biggest one of the night. Two receivers each side. This has been a good look for them. And Rosenall hands it off. This time it looks like Adams, and he'll have the first down.
Real on the carry for the Mount Lions.
Nope, that's Real. No, that's Adams that time.
Adams on the carry for the Mount Lions.
So he needed 1. He got 2.
For the Warriors. That brings up a Mount Lions first down.
2 yards there for Adams. Puts the ball up to the 46-yard line. Actually, the 47, I'm sorry. Hand off this time to Reel. Reel running hard up over midfield. He'll mark it at the 49 of Pocahontas. 4-yard gain, and looks like Tucker County is just trying to get to halftime as well. If they'll take a shot here or not. Got a couple timeouts here. You may want to try to just take a couple shots at the end zone here when you get a chance. 2nd down and 6 after that 4-yard gain there by Reel. Trips tightly bunched to the right. Rosenall looking to pass. And he's got the hook and go on Anderson, not there, and he throws it out of bounds. And they're complaining over here about the illegal, about the grounding, but they didn't call. There's been at least 2 groundings on Pocahontas, and they haven't called it. So, call on that side. The intentional grounding on Tucker is going to be a loss of down. It's going to be 4th down now. It's going to be a penalty plus a loss of down. So it's going to be, I mean, I agree with the call, but Pocahontas has done that 3 times, and they haven't called it. But, oh well. Anyway, 4th down. It should be loss of down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15 for the Mount Lions.
Yeah, I'm not sure what down it was, but if that was, last one was 3rd, it should be, actually, yeah, it is 3rd. My bad. A handoff by Tucker. It's going to be positive yardage because they marked the ball back to the 42-yard line.
For the Mount Lions.
So bring it up to the 45. 3-yard gain by Reel. It's going to make it 4th down and about 12 for Tucker, as we're in a timeout here. 44 seconds to the end. As this turned out to be a beautiful night for football. A little rain to start before the game, during the pregame. They thought they was going to get some lightning, and that didn't happen, so we didn't have to delay the game, which was good. Initially, they was thinking they might have to push back the start, but rain came through quickly and got things wet and cleared off, and it's been a good night. So, nonetheless, here we go. 4th down for Tucker, and the punts have been interesting for Tucker, so that's why you got to get this thing off. You got to block. You don't want to give up another punt. The only touchdown Pocahontas County has tonight is off a block punt. Other than that, Tucker County's played a wonderful game. But it's only half. So punt away, barely. Again, they got through. And ball takes a Pocahontas County bounce, but is downed inside the 35. Look, might be about the 34 is what I'm guessing. So punt away.
35 seconds remaining in the first half.
35 seconds left. They'll mark it up to the 45. Wow, that's, or 35. That's generous. So at the Pocahontas 35, they'll take over with 35 seconds left. They're out of timeouts. And tackled after a about 7-yard gain. Mark the ball up to the 42-yard line. 10 seconds left. They'll run it again and tackle him, and this is over. They'll clock. They'll stop the clock initially. And that's intentional grounding if we want to get serious here. As Pocahontas spikes the ball, but the referees stop it. I don't know why. Seven-yard gain on the play before. False start, illegal procedure on Pocahontas. They'll mark it back 5 yards, and then they should wind the clock. This half should be over. They shouldn't allow them to get a playoff here. And the half's over. That's it. As they didn't get the playoff. And that's the half. 28-6. Tucker County leads it at the half. We'll pause and be back. We're a halftime show after this.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverage, and gas. Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County commissioner, wishing all of Tucker County High School Matt Lyons a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving your general contracting needs. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial, insurance, and annuities. Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. This broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutschall, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Community Care Pharmacy in Davis. And by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown. And now back to more exciting action live on the Tucker County High School YouTube page, right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. And it's halftime, folks. Tucker County leads it at the half by the score of 28-6. And Tucker County has got it done on offense. And we'll go over the details of all that here later on in the halftime. First segment of halftime, we're going to talk a little bit about other sports of Tucker County, as I'll bring up some of the other schedules as go back here to cross country. We'll have to get a little update on cross country. They've run 2 meets so far. The first one was on August 20th. As they went to St. Mary's and did really well in a really big meet there, as the Autumn Classic had our girls finishing in 5th position out of 17 teams. And folks, there was 156 girls runners in that race. Our top finisher for Tucker County was, let me get to it here. Our first runner was Erin Chambers. She finished 8th. Katie Hicks was 15th. One of the girls I used to coach in AU, Kaylee Hammond from East Fairmont, she finished right behind Katie. She's a freshman and finished 16th. The next finisher for us was Addie Moats. Let me see where she's at 32nd. Hannah Hardy not far behind her. Let me see that. I'm looking at this online here. 47th for Hannah Hardy. And then Brianna Gooding, I believe, was next at 104. And let's see, I think that's it. If I missed one, I'm sorry. I have the results of the next meet posted up on the page. Then they went to Kaiser on the 23rd. Actually, let me get the boys, sorry. The boys finishers for the Autumn Classic. Cameron Judy was the first finisher, I believe. Nate Riccatelli was the next one. Cameron was 25th. Nate Riccatelli was 37th. And we go down through these. Alex Boyles was 60th. Alan Boyles was 68th. And Link Cecily was 99th. And there was 143 runners in the boys race. Tucker County finished 7th as a team out of 15 teams. A very big meet that was, the Autumn Classic. And Tucker County cross country doing well. They also ran at Kaiser on the 23rd. Girls team got first place. Erin Chambers took home first. Katie Hicks was second. Addie Moats was 4th. Hannah Hardy was 5th. Brianna Gooding was 9th. In the boys race, they placed 2nd. Overall, Cameron Judy finished 6th. Nate Riccatelli was 7th. Alex Boyles was 10th. Alan Boyles 14th. And Link Cecily was 18th. As cross country will be back in action at Buckhannon on September 3rd, and that's a 4:30 start on that meet. So if you get a chance, I will say this, mark the date, October 8th. It's a Saturday. It's going to be at Camp Kidd. Tucker County Cross Country going to have a home meet, the Tucker County Invitational. If you can, go down there and support those athletes. And then I'm hearing the regional is going to be at Tucker too. Don't have a confirmation totally on that yet, but if it is, that'll be probably in the evening. So if you get a chance to go watch the cross-country team, Camp Kidd, October 8th, October 13th, more than likely. All right, now the volleyball team for Tucker County, they'll open their season on the 30th at Union, and they'll play a tri-match there with Paw Paw on August 30th, which is not very long away, next week. And then their home opener will be September 8th at home against Union. So if you get a chance, go up and support the volleyball team, or we'll have those games live on YouTube, also on the gym YouTube page. If you need to get to that link, it is up on the homepage of the website, tuckercountysports.com. Real quickly, Tucker Valley Middle School football, they will start on September 7th at Lincoln. That game's at 6:30, so you get a chance to come watch the middle school. Their home opener will be September 14th here at 6:30 against Mountaineer Middle. Let me see if I can get to. I believe that's it. We do have a JV schedule. I don't have it posted up on the website yet, and I do not have links to the volleyball schedules for Tucker Valley and Davis Thomas. We have Tucker Valley and Davis Thomas have volleyball teams, and they will be playing some matches too. So make sure you get out and support them at the middle school volleyball. All right, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have a update from the Mount Metro News scoreboard, and then after that, we'll have a breakdown of the first half here on Tucker County YouTube page. And we're live here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. And I want to thank St. George Medical Clinic for allowing that to happen. Also want to thank Grand Slam Grill and Davis Medical, along with these sponsors, for the audio.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverage, and gas. Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all of Tucker County High School Mount Lions a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center and Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving your general contracting needs. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial, insurance, and annuities. Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. This broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutschall, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Community Care Pharmacy in Davis. And by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown. And now back to more exciting action live on the Tucker County High School YouTube page, right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Dave Helmick with you. Tucker County leading here at the half over Pocahontas, 28-6. And really the only mistake Tucker County made was on that punt, as they were punting the ball. I'll get to the more details here later after the scoreboard update, but they were punting the ball way down deep in their own territory, and the punt was blocked. And that was Pocahontas' only touchdown of the game, as they recovered it in the end zone. All right, Metro News scoreboard looks like this, as we'll start up top here, and we'll run down through these scores real quickly. We'll start at Yeah, get an update here. And just hit refresh, and it died on me. All right, we'll start in single A. East Hardy leads Gilmer County 57-0. Greenbrier West leads Buffalo 20-0. On James Monroe Sherman, no score. Midland Trail, Clay County, no score. Montcalm leads Phelps, Kentucky, 42. Actually, that was a score last night. 42-6, Montcalm wins. Ravenswood up on Magnolia, 15-0. Doddridge leads South Harrison, 12-0. Wayne leads Tulsa, 21-0. Trinity leads Hundred, 7-0. Tug Valley beat Shady Spring last night, 32-21. Tyler Consolidated leads Ritchie County. Surprise score there, 8-0. No score reported for Taggarts Valley Wetzel. Williamstown leads Waterford, Ohio, 33-14. Cameron leads West Green, PA, 20-7. Ambridge, PA, and Wheeling Central tied at 7 at the half. That's your single A scores. Then we go down to double A. Petersburg leads Berkeley Springs 39-21. That's two future opponents of Tucker County. Lincoln and Braxton County, no score reported there. Sissonville, Chapmanville 7-0. Chapmanville losing to Sissonville. North Marion beat East Fairmont. Shane Eccles East Fairmont boys last night 40-19. Fairmont Senior leads Lewis County 21-6 at the half. Frankfort leads Moorfield 24-0 at the half. Graham, Virginia still leading Bluefield 7-0. That's the second quarter score. Herbert Hoover leads Scott 13-6 in the second quarter. Independence beat Liberty Raleigh last night 60-0. Liberty Harrison leading Elkins at the half 7-3. Logan beat Man last night 20-7. Oak Hill leading Nicholas County 10-0 at the half. Philip Barber all over Grafton 31-7. And that's a first quarter score. Summers County leads Pikeview 6-0. Nitro leads Poca 20-12. Roane County leads St. Mary's 24-0. Surprise score there. All tied at Robert C. Byrd as Kaiser and Robert C. Byrd playing tonight. Tied at 14 in the second quarter. Weir beat Oak Glen last night 32-13. West Side is leading Wyoming East in the second quarter 15-8. And Hurricane leading Winfield at the half 28-0. Now down to AAA. Bridgeport all over Buchanan 42-0 at the half. George Washington beat Cabell Midland last night 28-21. Point Pleasant leads Greenbrier East 7-0. Hedgesville beat Washington last night 35-15. Martinsburg and University tied at 7. That game being played at John Marshall in Moundsville or Glendale. Martinsburg leads Salem, Virginia 13-0. Jefferson leads Melbrook, Virginia 20-7. Musselman leads Spring Mills 13-0 at the half. Parkersburg St. Albans no score. Parkersburg South leads Capital 35-0. Hampshire all over Preston at the half 28-7. Brook leads Ripley 21-6. Woodrow Wilson leading Riverside 21-0. Morgantown all over South Charleston last night at South Charleston 50-0. Spring Valley leads Huntington 14-7. That's always a good game. And William Park leads St. Clairsville, Ohio at the half 35-7. And that is your Metro News score update here at the half. As I guess got another score update from Chris George. Bridgeport now leading Buchanan 49-0. And that is a woodshed beating down there at the port. We're going to pause and come back with first half highlights and score recap after these messages here. You're listening to Tucker County football on the YouTube channel, watching it and listening to it here on the YouTube channel. We'll be back after this break.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverage, and gas. Mike Rosenau, your Tucker County commissioner, wishing all of Tucker County High School Mountain Lions a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving your general contracting needs. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial, insurance, and annuities. Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. This broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Community Care Pharmacy in Davis. And by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown. And now back to more exciting action live on the Tucker County High School YouTube page, right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, back here at halftime, Tucker County leading 28-6 over Pocahontas County. We'll tell you how we got there here shortly, but let's go over the stats. First for Pocahontas County, Evan Hamrick. I'm saying that right. Number 11, Evan Hamrick. He was the leading rusher for Pocahontas County. He had 10 carries for 56 yards. And Hayhurst, the quarterback, he had 6 carries for 28 yards. These are unofficial stats, of course. Hayhurst was 2 of 7 passing for 24 yards. Those 2 passes were to Evan Hamrick for 24 yards for Pocahontas County. So, not much yardage there going for Pocahontas County. I didn't add up the totals there. Sorry about that. Tucker County was led on the ground by Blake Adams. He had 7 carries for 29 yards. Jared Real had 8 carries for 21 yards. Ethan Rosenau, he was the catalyst though in the air. He was 6 of 14 for 187 yards passing in that first half. And he had 3 passes to three completions to Maddox Anderson for 153 yards. Maddox Anderson caught 3 passes for 153 yards, unofficial. Trenton Wilfong had 1 for 22 yards and a touchdown. Maddox Anderson had 2 touchdowns and on those 2 receptions. And then Will McAllister had 1 for 15 yards, and Blake Adams had 1 reception for 2 yards. Jared Real also had a touchdown run. And let's see. Let's look at this. Scoring-wise, very second play on offense of the game. Pocahontas County fumbled the ball on a lateral pass, and they ran it up and fumbled it. Trenton Wilfong recovered it. Tucker County took over in Pocahontas territory, and with 11:06 left in the first quarter, Tucker County scored on a 22-yard touchdown pass from Rosenau to Wilfong. 2-point failed. Tucker led at 6-0. And then Tucker County got the ball back and scored on a 79-yard touchdown pass with 6:17 left in the first quarter from Rosenau to Anderson on a post flag. And Rosenau connected with him on a 79-yard touchdown pass, 2-point failed, and Tucker led it 12-0. And then I talked about this a little bit earlier in halftime. With 37 seconds left in the first quarter, Pocahontas County blocked a punt, and then when they blocked it, it went into the end zone. Pocahontas County recovered it for the touchdown, and that made the score 12-6 after a failed extra point kick by Pocahontas. Make a note here. To make it 12-6 Tucker County, and that was with 37 seconds left in the first. Then in the second quarter, Tucker County got on the board again after an interception by Maddox Anderson. Tucker County drove it down, and Jared Real drove it in 2 yards out on a touchdown run. 2-point conversion was good on a pass to Levi Bennett to make the score 20-6 Tucker County with 8:20 left in the second. And then with 4:36 left in the second, Tucker County scored once more on a 60-yard touchdown pass from Rosenall to Anderson. 2-point conversion was good on the run by Blake Adams to make the score what it is now, 28-6 Tucker County. And that's where we stand. Tucker County has absolutely dominated this game offensively and defensively. Special teams has really been their only bigaboo here early as the one punt was blocked. They've had a couple that was close. That last punt that Tucker had was really close to being blocked. But anyway, that's the details as we'll head into the second half here. And Tucker County will get the ball, as I believe Pocahontas had it to start with. Let me look at my notes here. Yep. Pocahontas received the kick, so Tucker County will get it. As we have just a little bit of time, I want to talk about the Tucker County schedule. Of course, Tucker County playing tonight. They'll travel to Mill Creek next week as they'll take on Taggart's Valley. That's a 7 o'clock start on the 2nd of September. Then they'll be back here on September 9th for a home game against East Hardy. And if things hold up here with this score and Tucker takes care of business next week, you know, a lot of looking ahead, and we can do that as a media. But it could be a pretty good matchup looming for Tucker in 2 weeks against East Hardy. We won't get ahead of ourselves. A little different this year. We're open on the week 4, which is September 16th, as we're open on that date. And then September 23rd, we're back here at home against Berkeley Springs. And then we'll travel to Pendleton County on September 30th. And then back here on October 7th for a home game with Moorfield. And then we'll travel to Southern Garrett, Maryland on the 14th of October. Home here on the 21st of October against Gilmer County. And then we'll finish the season with 2 away games. On October 28th, they'll travel to Petersburg, and then on November 4th, they'll go to South Harrison. Second half kick is away, a swib kick, recovered by McAllister for Tucker County, and Tucker County will start in pretty good field position at their own 34-yard line. 34-yard line is where they'll get it started, and second half is underway here. Tucker County gets the ball. At the 34, 1st and 10, Rosenall in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers each side. I like this formation. They did it a lot there in that late part of the second quarter. McAllister will motion across the formation. They'll hand it off. And a fumble on the play. And Tucker County, I think, may have recovered it. Yes, they do. And a fumble there by, I think that was Real on the carry. They're going to give him a yard. Or no, lose a yard. I'm sorry. You lose a half yard. We'll call it nothing. Back to the 34 is Tucker. 2nd down and 10. So, not want that to start. Rosenall with it. He'll hand it off again. This time it's Adams. Adams, not much going there. They'll give him forward progress back to the 33, I believe. He'll lose a yard. So mark it back to the 33.
And
And
for the Warriors brings up a 3rd down and 10 for the Mountain Lions.
3rd and 9, or 3rd and 11 actually, probably. But Tucker County not doing well here to start off. 2 receivers each side. Rosenall in the shotgun. Passing situation here for them as they'll look to pass. Got a man out in the flat, and he hits him in stride, and it's a nice pass and catch. Thought maybe he overthrew it. Now they're going to call it what? Okay, I thought he was calling it incomplete. It's going to be a 1st down. Not sure who caught it over there.
Adams on the receiving, and Rosenauer's pass for
Yep.
the Mountain Lions.
So it was Blake Adams. He'll bring it up to the 47-yard line, so that's a good job there. Pitch and catch
Hammer going to stop for the Warriors.
up to the 47. 1st and 10. That's going to be a 13-yard gain. They need 11, got 13. Shotgun coming here for Rosenall. Throw it out there. It's caught by Levi Bennett, and he'll actually fall down. It'll be no gain.
Rosenauer's pass to Wilfong is complete.
I thought that was Bennett, but maybe it was Wilfong. I'm sorry. No gain.
Drill on the stop for the Warriors. Brings up a 2nd
So-
down and 9 for the Mountain Lions.
Actually, they're going to give him a yard. Give him a yard on that catch. Trips to the right. 1 receiver to the left. Rosenall. He'll hand it off. And they throw him down like a rag doll. Do they Blake Adams? And he gets to the 45, and that's it.
Morgan on the stop for the Warriors brings up a 3rd down and 12 for the Mountain Lions.
He'll actually lose yardage here. Back to the 45. So a loss of 2 there for Adams. And Tucker County's running game's going backwards here. Start this half. 3rd down and 12. Rosenall in the shotgun. Trips to the right. He'll fake it, and he'll put it out there in the flat. McAllister with it. And he'll get positive yardage across midfield. And they're going to mark him clear back at midfield. Wow.
Rosenauer's pass to Wilfong is complete. He run out of bounds. Brings up a 4th down and 7 for the Mountain Lions.
3-yard, actually 5-yard gain there. It's going to punt it away is Tucker. Back to punt is Wilfong, and he gets off a good one there. Nobody back for Pocahontas. It takes a Tucker bounce, and it's going to bounce all the way down to about the 5-yard line. So great punt there by Tucker County. Caught Pocahontas a little bit off guard, and they punt it away. And Pocahontas County going to have it for the first time in this second half. But they're going to have it at their own 5. So 5-yard line's where it'll start. 1st and 10 for there. As Tucker County had to play some D. There's a run by Pocahontas County. Minimal gain there. You're going to put them up to about the 7. A 2-yard gain there for Hamrick.
Hammer going to carry for the Warriors.
Second down and 8.
Drum on the initial stop for the Mountain Lions.
Hayhurst will take off and run. He'll have positive yardage close to the first down. I think he'll have it. He'll mark him at the 12. I think he only need to get to about the 10, 9 or 10. So put him up to the 12-yard line.
Wilfong on the stop for the Mountain Lions brings up the 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
So ball's at the 17, my bad. Nine-yard gain, and here's another good one from Hayhurst up the middle. And he got 9, and he'll have another big run up to the 40-yard line as Hayhurst making some noise. But not till he gets, Anderson gets him, but not till he gets to the 42-yard line of Pocahontas. Big gain there. 25 yards, wow. So here comes Pocahontas. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun for Hayhurst, who's ran it the last several times. Now he'll hand it to Hamrick. Hamrick up the middle. He's got positive yardage. Gang tackled by Tucker County. Initial contact by Gavin Monix. I keep saying Nestor, I'm sorry. Gavin Monix was there. Number 66, Gavin Nestor was there. I see I'm getting them confused here. So a nice another gain there by Hamrick. Mark it up to the 48-yard line. So 6-yard gain there. Broke 2nd 4. So Pocahontas County finding something here with the run game. Down, push back, and slam down. That time by Will McAllister on the good tackle. But not before he gets the first down. Mark the ball up to the Tucker County 47. Another 5-yard gain by Hamrick. So Pocahontas rattling off some yardage here. And Tucker County just needs to be a little more resistive here to make this thing last longer, because not sure Pocahontas County can get back in this just with the run game if we can hold them 3 or 4, 5 yards each time. Now here's a run by Hayhurst. Hayhurst got a face mask here, and that might be a 15-yard variety. Seen his face mask go down, and they're going to call a 15-yarder, I believe. So he has a 1-yard gain. That's it for Hayhurst. But the penalty is going to be more.
Personal foul against Tucker County, face mask, he's 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
He's going to put the ball all the way down to the 31 of Tucker. Big mistake there. Puts Pocahontas down deep in Mountain Line territory. 1st and 10. Hayhurst in the shotgun. Got 2 receivers in the backfield with him. Now he's going to pass for some reason. I have no idea why, but he passed. And it's intercepted by Will McAllister. Why are you passing? You're 5, 6, 8 yards of play, and then you pass. And Tucker County will get the ball. The only bad thing about this for Tucker County is going to have the ball down at their 2 or 3 yard line. It's actually going to be Tucker County's 3 yard line.
On the 3 yard line.
So interception here by Tucker County's McAllister. First and 10, Tucker. Deep in their own territory here. Rosenall looking to pass. Quick pass out in the flat. Caught. Turns it upfield. And still on his feet, and I don't know who that is. It's either Real or Adams, I believe. Can't see numbers. Not sure who it was, but it was a nice gain. 7-yard gain. Actually, Isaac Racer Channel, I believe.
Real on the Warriors on the tackle, brings up a 2nd down
So 7-yard pass to Racer Channel, his first catch of the night. It's going to be 2nd down 3. Gets him a little breathing room down there in the end zone. 4:50 and 6 and ticking on the clock. Rosenall hands it off, and that play's going nowhere. A big loss there. And folks way down there, can't see the jerseys. These jersey numbers are black. If that was real or Adams.
For the Warriors, brings up a 3rd down and 6 for the Mount Lions.
There's a loss. You got it back to the 7. Snap back, 3rd down. Rosenall looking. Got a man out there, caught by McAllister, and he'll have a 1st down. Good job by Rosenall. Get out of trouble. Throws it out to McAllister. The ball was at the 7. We'll see where they mark it here, but
pass is complete to McAllister. Hammers on the stop for the Warriors. That brings up a Mount Lions 1st down.
so bring it all the way to the 15. That's where they're marking it. 8-yard gain there on that pass play. Good job by Rosenall and McAllister. Rosenall in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Ball's at the 15. Pass out in the flat, caught by Maddox Anderson. He makes a man miss, still on his feet, and he'll drag tacklers all the way up to the 32-yard line. Good job there by Maddox Anderson to get away from guys and make the catch. And yet another great play by him and Rosenall up to the 31-yard line. So that's another 16 yards for Maddox Anderson. As he is racking up the receiving yardage tonight. 1st and 10 for Tucker. And they'll fake the handoff, throw it in across the flat again to Trenton Wilfong. He runs over a tackler, still on his feet to the 50 and ran out of bounds at the 48-yard line of Pocahontas County. Another great play there by Rosenall as he's in a rhythm now as he hits Wilfong in stride. That ball was at the 31. Let's see where they mark it here. At least 20 yards here. What's over 23-yard pass play. As they mark it at the 46-yard line. It looks like we got a timeout. I don't know if that's an official timeout or what, but we got a timeout on the field. As Tucker County on a roll here, and it's a great timeout. Whoever it was, if it was official, it was good for Pocahontas. Because that play, like I said, went for 23 yards. Wow. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center and Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, and by Mr. Pizza of Parsons. And now back to more exciting live action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. As Tucker County not out of the huddle yet. What's going on over there? And the referee's having a discussion. As I do some adding here. .254 yards passing right now for Rosenall. Unofficially, that is. And 169 receiving for Maddox Anderson. That's my quick math. And we're back out of the timeout. And I think that was official timeout. A very strategically placed official timeout for Pocahontas because Tucker County had just reeled off, 1, 2, 3, 4 straight pass plays. We'll see if that hurts their momentum here, but Tucker County now with the ball here. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ethan Rosenall in the shotgun, and he'll pass it out to McAllister. McAllister catches it. He's on his feet. He's got blockers. He's carrying tacklers up to about the 46-yard line. See where they mark it, but it was already at the I'm sorry, that's the 41-yard line. So 5-yard gain there. 5-yard gain for McAllister. 3 receivers now to the left for Rosenall, 1 to the right. And single sidecar is Adams. He'll be a play right behind Rosenall. Now they're going to have a false start or a timeout. Tucker County calls a timeout before the false start, so that's a good timeout. And we'll take it with them. We'll be back after this.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, Community Care Pharmacy in Davis, and by The Paint Store. And now back to more exciting Tucker County action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, whoever on the gray Nissan Rogue with license plate 2YM724, we need to
All right,
move
we're back. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium here in Parsons. Tucker County still leading 28-6. 2:45 left in the third quarter, but Tucker County driving here. A nice, long, methodical drive here with pass plays. 2nd down and 5. Trips to the left for Tucker. 1 receiver to the right. Rosenall snaps it across the middle, and it's dropped. So pass incomplete. That's the first incompletion that Tucker's had for a while, intended for McAllister. Ball was right there. McAllister just dropped it. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5 for Tucker. Ball's at the 41-yard line of Pocahontas. So you got to think maybe they're in 4-down territory. Got to get 5 here. 2:41 left in the third. Trips again to the left. 1 receiver to the right. Rosenall. Snap comes back. He's in the shotgun. He's being pressured. Now he's going to run it. And he's going to not get there. He's going to fall short of the yardage. And Rosenall not the running type quarterback for sure. Nothing against him. He's a passer first. And they put the ball at the 39. I thought that was a pretty bad spot. They only give him 2 yards on that carry. That's Rosenall's first carry of the night. First time he's really been pressured, honestly, and Pocahontas, good for them. They got some pressure. It's 4th and 3. Now Tucker, tightly bunched, trips to the left, and they're going for it here. 4th down, setting up a screen play, and they got it, but they're going to be short. So the screen was blew up. They read it perfectly, and they tackle him for a 1-yard loss. So
Outlines turnover on downs.
mark the ball back to the 40.
On their own 40-yard line. 1:52 remaining in the third
1 yard
quarter.
loss on the play.
Outlines 28, Warriors 6.
Not sure who the pass was to. Didn't get the number, but nonetheless, turnover on downs. Pocahontas takes over at their own 40. Hayhurst back to pass. He's got room to run. He'll decide to pass it, and it's like 4 yards short of his defender, who was wide open. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Been a lot of that tonight when Pocahontas County has passed the ball. They have not done a very good job of it. All right, so 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10. Ball's at the Pocahontas 40. They've passed the ball, folks, 8 times tonight, and they've completed 2 passes. Actually 3. One of them was to Tucker. 2nd down and 10. Hayhurst, he'll hand it off. Hamrick trying to get the corner. He's not going to get there. He's hemmed up, but he gets positive yardage after he cuts it back. And he'll gain about 3 or 4 yards. So they're going to give him the 44. Generous spot there. 4-yard gain for Hamrick. Bring up 3rd down and 6. Manageable for Pocahontas. So they break the huddle. Shotgun for Hayhurst. He's got 2 receivers each side. He'll pass. Pressured. And he throws the ball out of bounds. And he was out, I think. I think he was out of bounds. And wait here. The referee is going to make a call here, I believe. Is it intentional grounding or not? Well, they got a flag here. I don't know what the flag is. It's a holding, and he's going to push him back. So 4th down and 6. And then we're going to make it 3rd down in eternity because they're going to take the penalty as it was an incomplete pass. I'm not so sure he didn't step out before he threw the pass, but they didn't call it. Mark the ball back to the 29-yard line, where it'll be 4th or 3rd. Actually, it should be 3rd down and 21. Shotgun. They'll hand it off, and they get him down, but he gets pretty good yardage. Does Hamrick, as they mark him up to the 39. So a 10-yard gain there on 3rd down for Hamrick. But it's still going to be 4th down and 11. So 4th and 11 for Pocahontas County, and looks like they're going to have to do what they've done a lot tonight, is punt. Back to punt is Pocahontas. Only 18 seconds left in the 3rd. Will they gamble here? And they're going to punt it away. Nice punt by Burns. And it's fielded and fumbled. And Pocahontas County has it. What are they going to say here? And what are they calling here? Ball was fumbled.
Fumble on the play. Warriors recover.
And what are we calling here? That's the end of the quarter, and looks like there was a fumble on the play. Not sure what happened here, but the looks like they're going to give it back to Tucker County. So, nonetheless, that's the end of the 1st or 3rd quarter. Score remains 28-6. We'll sort it out after this when we come back.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, and by Mr. Pizza of Parsons. And now back to more exciting live action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field. Class of 1984 stadium here in Parsons. And looks like Tucker County is going to keep this ball. And I'm surprised as much as anybody. So we'll see what happens here. Actually, no, I think looks like Tucker County's on defense here. So there is a turnover. So fumble on the return by Maddox Anderson. On the punt return, will give Pocahontas the ball. Hayhurst hands it off, and slipping down is Hamrick, and he'll lose yardage. Back to the 30. So they was at the 28.
Hamrick going to carry for the Warriors. Brings up a second down and 12 for the Warriors.
So the ball started at the Tucker 28. Now it's back to the 30. So -2 for Hamrick. Now a handoff. Actually, no fake. Hayhurst keeps it up the middle, still on his feet, drugged down from behind by Tucker County's Wilfong, looks like. They'll mark him up to the 24-yard line. As Pocahontas goes off the left side with number 2, Halderman, and he'll have a first down. Going to mark him down to the 11-yard line.
Brings up a first and 10 for the Warriors on the foul line, 11-yard line.
6 yards. And 13 there for Halderman. There's Hamrick up the middle, still on his feet, drugged down from behind.
Hamrick going to carry for the Warriors.
Positive yardage again for Pocahontas as they take it down to the 6.
Phillips from the initial contact for the foul line.
5-yard gain there for Hayhurst.
Second down and 6 for the Warriors.
10 minutes left in this game, and Pocahontas is threatening inside the 10. Hayhurst still hands it off to Hamrick. Hamrick makes one man miss, still on his feet, leans forward. He's not at the goal line yet. He's right at the 1, right inside the 1. They'll mark it. And now they're going to give him a first down. So the ball's at the 1, first and goal for Pocahontas. And 9:53 and ticking on the fourth quarter clock. As Pocahontas threatening here. Down 28-6. Hayhurst in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now he'll keep it up the middle. He's hit and dropped. He does not get it. Back to the line of scrimmage is it. He'll have to settle for 0 yards there. Now we got to stop and play here. So we got some players hurt. 1 each. Now it looks like 1 hurt for Tucker, 1 hurt for Pocahontas. The Tucker player's still there. And who is that? Looks like it might be Wilfong. I'm not sure. Don't want to speculate. Can't see a number. Can't see a number if he was running down the field, nonetheless laying on the ground. And Coach got y'all out there. It might be a cramping issue. We'll see. As Hayhurst .5 yards there. So it's coming off the field is, not sure who that is. Still can't see a number. Looks like a 52, but I don't want to speculate. 62, maybe Owen Knotts. I don't know. I cannot see numbers. I hate it, guys, but I hope you can see them because I can't. And I'm live. I should have brought my binoculars tonight. Normally, Tucker County's home jerseys are pretty good. I wasn't thinking about the camo jerseys tonight, but nonetheless, Tucker County got to hold them here. 2nd down and 2 from the 2. 2nd and goal. Hayhurst. He'll hand it off to big number 77, it looks like. Yep, 77. That is Austin Morgan into the end zone for the touchdown. Folks, he is 6'1", 300 pounds, and he rumbles in from 2 yards out to put Pocahontas on the board with 9:18 left in the 4th quarter. Pocahontas County scores from 2 yards out. Extra point coming here. Not sure they're going to kick it or go for it, but looks like they're going to go for it. And Hayhurst has a pass, and now it's going to be stopped as a procedure by Pocahontas. Going to back him up 5 yards here. So he was trying to do a pass there, but did not happen. Final from Bridgeport, 63-7. Bridgeport beats Buchanan. As now Pocahontas going for 2 here again. This time from 5 yards out, so they'll mark it at the 7.5. And Hayhurst throwing the ball. He got a man out there. It's caught, but Hamrick is pulled down short of the end zone. So the 2-point conversion fails to keep the score at 28-12, Tucker. We'll pause and come back after this message.
Outline 28, Warriors 12.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, Community Care Pharmacy in Davis, and by The Paint Store. And now back to more exciting Tucker County action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here in Parsons as Pocahontas County has got on the board. This time a 2-yard run by the number 77, Mr. Austin Morgan. A 2-yard plunge for a touchdown, and 2-point conversion failed to make the score 28-12 Tucker. And just when you thought Tucker County had it figured out, Pocahontas just marched the ball down the field right there on offense. So if you're Tucker, you got to feel a little concerned here. You got to put a drive together here and kill some clock. You don't want to give it right back to Pocahontas as they try an onside kick. And looks like Tucker County recovers it, fortunately. So Tucker County will take over at their own 40-yard line. So Tucker County takes over at their own 40. 9:17 left in this game. Tucker leads it 28-12. The problem is 28 points came in the first half. Tucker County has yet to score in this second half. And they had a pretty good drive going there earlier in the third, but it was stalled out. And now they have the ball back here. Trips tightly bunched to the right. Tucker County in the shotgun. Rosenall, he'll hand it off. And up the middle it goes for minimal yardage. He'll lean forward for a couple. And he'll give him the 42, it looks like.
Adams going to carry for the outline.
So Blake Adams gets 2 yards. And the good thing is that clock's running. And that's Tucker's friend now. That rolling clock has to roll. Tucker County with trips to the right. One receiver to the left. Rosenall in the shotgun again. And he'll look to hand off. Now he throws it across the middle. It's tipped and it's intercepted. That's what you didn't want to do. Intercepted by Pocahontas' Halderman, and he's still on his feet to the 40, to the 35, and an interception by Rosenall is setting Pocahontas up beautifully here in this game. That's what you didn't want to do, is give the ball back to a hot Pocahontas County team here. Ball across the middle, and Halderman intercepts it and returns it back to the 38 of Tucker. Now Tucker County's defense got to step up here. As Rosenall throws his second interception of the night. Hayhurst back. Screen pass set up, it's short. Incomplete. That's good D. Clock stopped though.
Hayhurst pass to Hammers fell incomplete. Brings up a second down 10.
And a great first half by Tucker County has turned into a disastrous second half. And that's the example, folks. You cannot win a game in one half. You got to play both. And Tucker County is coming out flat here on offense for the most part, and defense in this second half. Maybe celebrated at halftime. I hope not, but you got to buckle down here and get a stop. On his feet, and he's tripped up and tackled for minimal gain. He's a big boy, folks. They got him at his feet. That's what you got to do. Ball goes down to the 37-yard line. 1 yard gain by Morgan. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Pocahontas. You need 2 stops here because they're going to go for it on 4th. Hayhurst in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the right. He's going to run it. And now he's got blocked from behind, and they don't call it. Yeah, there they do. I was going to say, that was a block in the back for sure. And it was a legal crackback, I believe. Let's see if they call that. And they do throw the flag. It was late, folks. But he did get up to the 45. 35. So 2-yard gain. But then they marked it off of there. So the ball's all the way back to the 49
Brings up a 3rd and 21 for the Warriors.
of Tucker. 3rd and 21. 2 receivers to each side. Pocahontas in the shotgun. They need 21 for the first down. 3rd and 21. Pass out, and the flat is high and incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down and 21. And Pocahontas are looking at the officials like, help us out here, but that doesn't happen. And it's 4th down and 21. So 4th and 21.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Tucker County's offensive and defensive players of the game is sponsored by the Grand Slam Grill and Car Center.
Fourth down and 21. This is going to be a big stop. Tucker can get it. Hayhurst back to pass. Looking. Got a man out there. It's overthrown and intercepted. Why? Why would you catch it? But they did. Interception. Tucker County takes over on downs. If he would have threw it down or dropped it, then they would have got the ball back up here at the 50. But nonetheless, he intercepts the pass. Trenton Wilfong with the interception. And Tucker County 7 minutes away from a victory here if they can just keep from giving it back to Pocahontas again. Interception there. Gives the ball back to Tucker County at the 21-yard line. Tucker County's 21. 1st and 10. Rosenall in the shotgun. And that'll be offsides. Or maybe it's false start. I don't know. Yep. Somebody moved for Tucker after the guy ran up to the line and stopped right as he got at the line. And someone flinched for a 5-yard penalty. Move it back 5 yards. Tucker County now with a 1st and 15. 7:01 left in this game. And Rosenall keeps it. Positive yardage. He got the penalty back plus a couple yards, I believe. Mark it up to the 21, 22-yard line. Yep, give him 6 yards. Rosenall with the run. His second run of the night. And make it 2nd and 9 for Tucker. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Single sidecar to his right. Rosenall in the shotgun. Running clock. And it handed off. Hold on to that ball. Is that Blake Adams? Looks like Blake Adams with the carry.
Adams on the carry for the Mount Lions.
And looks like he'll give him a yard maybe.
A host of Warriors on the stop brings up a 3rd down and 7 for the Mount Lions.
Give him a yard. Be 3rd down and 8. Tucker running clock, which I don't blame him. 5:26 and ticking on the 4th quarter clock. Rosenall looking to pass. Across the middle, caught, hauled in, get down. Still on his feet is Wilfong. Wilfong makes a man miss. Still on his feet to the 30, and a nice run out of bounds. He runs out of bounds all the way down to the 28-yard line, 27-yard line. Good job there. Rosenall to Wilfong. A little curl route in the middle. I thought maybe you just sat down there and get the 1st down. But Wilfong says, no, sir, I'm going to run it. And he does. And he gets a big gain. He goes from the 23 all the way down to the 28 of Pocahontas. We'll get that yardage here in just a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need a dark blue Chevy owner with license plate.
49 yards on that play. 49-yard pass play to Wilfong. Rosenall in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. He'll hand it off. And who's this in there? Is that real? And looks like that was.
Real on the carry.
Yes, that was real.
Outline.
3 yards for real.
Stop for the Warriors. Brings up a 2nd down and 7 for the outline.
So, 2nd and 7 for Tucker. Ball's at the 25 of Pocahontas. Rosenall, he'll hand it again. This time it's Adams. Adams cuts it up to the left side, up the middle. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blake Adams. A nice cutback by Blake Adams, and he goes 25 yards for the touchdown for Tucker County, and that's going to say goodnight to the Warriors and give Tucker County their first win of the season on their first game of the season. Folks, they're going to go 1-0 here. There's only 3:38 left in this game. They're up 34-12 right now. Extra 2 points coming here. A 25-yard run there by Blake Adams and a beautiful cutback by him to open it up, and then he sprinted for the rest of it. Rosenall, he'll hand it off to Real. Won't get there. 2-point conversion fails, but the good news is the dagger by Blake Adams in to the Warriors as Tucker County leads it now 34-12 with 3:38 left in the fourth.
Mount Lions 34, Warriors 12.
We'll pause for a quick break.
For the football coaches and all the volunteers who help with the field, the session, and everything that goes into
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center and Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, and by Mr. Pizza of Parsons. And now back to more exciting live action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
tomorrow night. There will be a 5th quarter up at the Parsons Church of God up on Quality Hill. There will be pizza, fun, and all kinds of games.
All right, we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium in Tucker County has just scored to make this game 34-12, and that was on a 25-yard touchdown run by Blake Adams. Extra point failed to give Tucker County the 34-12 lead, their first score of the second half, folks, but it came in a great time. And going to be some happy campers over there on the Tucker County sideline as they have breathed a breath of fresh air. Tucker County, or Pocahontas County, had cut that lead to 28-12 and then got a turnover and had a chance to make it interesting, and they just couldn't do it. And Tucker County's defense stepped up there and got a big stop. Kick away from Wilfong, fielded by Pocahontas. New player in there. Let's see who he is. Well, he just got waylaid. Number 9, Dakota Smith. He's only goes 118, 5'2", 118, and Tucker County made him pay for that one as Pocahontas County is going to take the ball over at their own 32-yard line, it looks like.
There on the stop for the Mount Lions brings up a 1st and 10. For the Warriors.
And just a few more stops for Tucker, and they can mark this one down. Also want to thank Davis Health Systems and Grand Slam Grill for the sponsorship. We'll have their commercials on the air next broadcast. And new quarterback in the game for Pocahontas County and fresh jerseys. It's like Pocahontas County has pulled their starters. Tucker County hasn't done that yet, but there's only 3 minutes left in this game, folks, so 2-yard gain there for Pocahontas County. .302 left. I'll get a name for you here in a second. Quarterback, keeper, number 3. That's Connor Taylor with the keeper. New quarterback. He gained a couple more yards there. And make it 3rd and 6 for Pocahontas County. And 2:20 left. 3rd down. Pocahontas County looking to pass. Caught. Pass caught, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. And pass caught in there by number 4, I believe. Burgess. Maybe it was Irvine. Looks like number 4, but maybe it was 14. It's going to be 4th down and about 2 for Pocahontas County as they'll run the ball. They'll get the 1st down here. So needed 2. They got 3. And the pass was for about 4 yards. So 1:26 left. Ball is down at the 45. Pocahontas County 1st and 10 here with reserves in here. Taylor looking to pass. Got a man out there, but it's incomplete. Had a man open for a second, but missed him. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. So good job here by Tucker County football team. They're going to travel to Taggart's Valley next week. That is a Taggart's Valley team that is young, I believe. Chance to maybe get another win next week. We won't count it before it happens, but here's a run by Pocahontas County. Nice run here. Quick run. And that is by number 9. And that's Nakota Smith with a nice run.
Smith on the carry for the Warriors 1st down.
And that is going to put it all the way down to the 36-yard line. So it's a pretty good gain there. About 20 yards. Run up in the middle is Taylor. Taylor with positive yardage. Puts it down to the 31-yard line. So a 5-yard gain there. As Pocahontas marching it down the field here. But they're going to run out of time. We're under 10 seconds left. Maybe one more play here. He got it off. Everybody just stopped playing though. And he may score. He does not. He gets it down to about the 9-yard line.
At the end of the ball game was the final score. Mount Lions 34, Warriors 12. Next home game is on
21
the 9th of
yards.
September.
That's the final, folks. Tucker County wins it by the final score of 34-12. We'll come back to wrap this thing up here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverage, and gas. Mike Rosenau, your Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all of Tucker County High School Matt Lyons a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving your general contracting needs. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial, insurance, and annuities. Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. This broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutschall, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Community Care Pharmacy in Davis. And by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown. And now back to more exciting action live on the Tucker County High School YouTube page, right here on TuckerCountySports.com. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast on the Tucker County High School YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverage, and gas. Mike Rosenau, your Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all of Tucker County High School Matt Lyons a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving your general contracting needs. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial, insurance, and annuities. Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. This broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutschall, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Community Care Pharmacy in Davis. And by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown. And now back to more exciting action live on the Tucker County High School YouTube page, right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. As I add up the stats here really quickly, as Pocahontas County ended up with 215 yards rushing. Evan Hamrick had 81 yards. Hayhurst had 74 yards. And the JV team there combined had 53 yards on that last drive for a total of 215 yards. Pocahontas only had 28 yards passing as they end with a total of 243. And Tucker County ended up with 86 yards rushing, 54 yards from Blake Adams, 24 from Jared Reel, 8 yards from Ethan Rosenall, and then 307 yards passing for Ethan Rosenall for a total of 393. Ethan Rosenall had 307 passing, Maddox Anderson, 153 yards receiving, 94 yards receiving for Trenton Wilfong, 33 yards for McAllister. Blake Adams with 14 yards and Racer Channel with 7 yards. That's the details on the stats, unofficial stats, that is. Tucker County gets the win nonetheless by the final score of 34-12. And a good job by all here tonight for Tucker County. Next broadcast for us is going to be 2 weeks from today as East Hardy comes to town on September 9th. That's actually football broadcast. Stay tuned for volleyball broadcast as well. They'll have the live volleyball matches up there in the gym when they are at home. I want to thank all the sponsors tonight. I want to thank St. George Medical Clinic for providing the video. All the Tucker County Sports.com sponsors for the audio. Thank Grand Slam Grill and Davis Health System also for the audio. And for Dave Helmick, this has been Tucker County Football here on the YouTube live page. We'll see you next time. Good night.